Good morning, my friends. I'm Donald P. Geronimo.
And a pleasant good morning, hello, and welcome, everyone. I'm Mike O'Mara.
And we're not fat.
We're white.
We're Catholic.
And we are sick
about it.
In case you haven't heard this, let me be the first to give you the good news. Winter storm watch. 3 to 6 inches of snow, heavy at times tonight. Yay!
Hi, this is Donna Summer. You know, I never listen to that Don Geronimo and Geronimo and Mike O'Meara. And on the morning zoo, I think it's Zoo. Yeah, the 105 WAVA. Oh, boy. Ugh. I'm never going to that 7-Eleven again.
Hi, I'm Doug Llewellyn of the People's Court. I never, ever would listen to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Meara, the Morning Zoo on 105 WAVA. Don't listen.
Hi, Paul. Can you say hi to Washington, D.C.? Just say hi, Washington.
Let me say hello to all my friends out in Washington, D.C., yeah.
Thank you, Paul Schaefer. You're beautiful. Thank you, Paul. All right, that's one down.
Hi, I'm Arch Campbell, Mr. Movies on Channel 4. And I want you to know that I never listen to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Meara, the Morning Zoo on Power 105 WAVA.
Beauty. I'm doing the whole...
Yeah, okay, go. Okay, good day. I'm Bob McKenzie. It's my brother Doug.
How's it going, Don?
And you're listening to the Don Geronimo Show in stereo, which is why there's two of us here. Okay, good day.
Good day, eh?
Hi, this is Bob Costas, and I want to make this abundantly clear. I never listen to Don Geronimo, whose name sounds bogus to me to begin with, and or Mike O'Meara, the Morning Zoo on WAVA. And if I were ever in whatever city their program airs, happens to be Washington, I'm told, state of Washington or Washington, D.C.?
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. If I'm ever in Washington, D.C., I will make a specific effort to avoid listening to this program.
Hi, I'm Bob Ryan, and I never listen to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Meara, the Morning Zoo on Power 105, WAVA.
This is John Madden. Hey, Mike and Don. Boy, was I surprised when they told me you guys have lasted 4 years together. But then they said you guys have become Washington's most popular morning show? I couldn't believe it. But seriously, guys, happy 4th anniversary.
Hello, this is Arlene Sorkin, Calliope Jones on Days of Our Lives, and I must say that I never, ever listen to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Meara on the Morning Zoo on Power 105 WAVA, unless I'm really nauseous.
Hi, this is Peter Frampton, and I never listen to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Meara, the Morning Zoo on 105 WAVA. Please feel free to ad-lib. Oh, I see, right.
This is Burl Ives at WAVA.
Oh, very good, sir. And can I ask one more silly question?
Yes?
Would you be willing to sing a bar or two of Holly Jolly Christmas?
No.
Hi, gang, it's the Money Man. That's right, Eddie Money. And you know, I never, and I mean never, listen to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Meara. The Morning Zoo right here, 105 WAVA.
Whoa, the action is non-stop around this radio station. This is Diamond David Lee Roth. Heard you miss me? Well, I'm back, and I'm not alone. I'm sitting here with bad bass man Billy Sheen on my left.
Hello, Washington.
And on my right is screaming, steaming Stevie Vai on guitar. Yeah. And the crowd always goes crazy right here on WAVA in Washington.
Hi, this is Yakov Smirnov, Russian comedian. You're listening to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Meara on Morning Zoo on Power 105 WAVA. In Russia, I used to listen to KGB-FM. They say, it's 10 o'clock. We know where you are.
Hi, this is Penn and Teller, Don Geronimo, Mike O'Meara, Morning Zoo, 105 WAVA. Yeah, I got it hanging.
I just say, this is Brenda Vaccaro on WAVA.
Hi, this is Brenda Vaccaro on WAVA.
Oh, very nice.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Oh, God.
Thanks. You can go back to sleep now. Thanks.
I can go back to sleep?
Yeah, sure.
You're two of the most adorable guys I ever talked to at this hour of the morning.
Oh, wow, you must really be sleeping.
Yeah, I really am.
Hi, I'm Lyle Alzado, formerly with the LA Raiders. You know, I'm friends with Don Geronimo and Mike O'Meara. And if you don't listen to the Morning Zoo on WAVA, I'm going to sit on your breakfast.
Hi, this is Marvin Hamlish, and, well, a while back I listened to Don and Mike, the Morning Zoo on Power 105 WAVA. I listened to it once, but thankfully now I'm okay. I haven't listened to it since then, and my stomach feels just fine.
Hi, I'm Andrea Roan, and I never listen to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Meara, the Morning Zoo on 105 WAVA, because I'm too busy doing the news at Channel 9. Watch me at noon and now at 4 p.m. with Mike Buchanan.
Hi,
This is Judd Nelson, and I never listen to Don and Mike on Power 105 WAVA, The Morning Zoo. I have taste.
Hello, darlings. This is Natasha from Bullwinkle Show. I never listen to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara. The Morning Zoo on Power 105 WAVA. Oh, for the birds, Boris.
Hi, I'm McLean Stevenson, and whenever I want to listen to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara, I come all the way to Washington just to hear the Morning Zoo on Power 105 WAVA.
Hi, this is Gloria Loring, and I never listen to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara. I mean, who needs a zoo first thing in the morning? Power 105? WAVA.
This is Charles Grodin. I came in to guest on this Morning Zoo program, and they sent me out to the 7-Eleven to do this thing that they do. And when I came back, one of these guys, or maybe both of them, had eaten most of my box lunch, which I left on the table. I mean, I guess it's meant as a joke, but now I don't have any lunch. But they mean well, I guess, and they're very fat guys. And they're all right, but I'm hungry. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Taylor Dane, and I never listen to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara, the Morning Zoo on Power 105 WAVA.
Hi, this is Michael Damien from The Young and the Restless. Listen, Don and Mike, leave those shut-ins alone, okay? It's because of them that The Young and the Restless is #1.
Hi, I'm Glenn Brenner, and I never listen to those creeps Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara, the Morning Zoo on Power 105 WAVA.
Hi, I'm Robin Leach from Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, and I never listen to Don Geronimo or Mike O'Mara, but I always keep my dial to Power 105. What a way to get a headache in the morning.
Hi, this is Steve Buckhantz from Channel 5 Television Sports in Washington, and I never listen to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara. I do, however, listen to these two extremely pudgy fellows on the Morning Zoo on 105 WAVA.
This is Alice Cooper, and I wouldn't be caught dead listening to Don Geronimo or Mike O'Mara on the Morning Zoo 105 WAVA. They make me sick.
Hi there, this is Blues Brother, Ghostbuster, and Conehead Dan Aykroyd. And you know what? None of us ever listen to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara on WAVA.
Hi, this is Lou Ferrigno. I never, ever listen to Don and Mike on AVA.
Hi, this is Donny Osmond. I never listen to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara, the Morning Zoo on 105 WAVA. I suggest you don't either. It's a bad program. Don't listen to him.
Hi, this is John Cryer, and if I was in a dark hole and the walls were covered with mayonnaise, I still wouldn't listen to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara, the Morning Zoo on 105 WAVA.
Hi, this is Fred Travelina, and I never listen to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara. The Morning Zoo, 105, WAVA. I got better things to do with my time.
Hi, this is Katrina from Katrina and the Waves, and fat old Don Geronimo and that smelly old Mike O'Mara. They are crossed off my list. The Morning Zoo, no way. I'm talking 105 WAVA.
This is Charles Grodin. They're asking me to do a promotional spot for station WAVA. Personally, I've never listened to the station, nor would I listen to the station, because this is a very, very crummy setup they have here. I mean, I'm actually standing in a coal bin. I didn't even know they had coal bins. I mean, they've got a lot of coal here and coal dust, and it's just some kind of a deal my agent made that I've got to get him on the phone, will you? This is just filth here. A lot of fat guys working in filth. Thank you very much.
Hi, this is Howie Mandel from Power 105 WAVA. Listen to this radio station because it's really good.
Hi, this is Maury Siegel. I may sound like Don and Mike on WAVA, but maybe they are me, them. But here I am, and I'm doing this free.
Hi, this is Roger Rabbit, and I always listen to WAVA 105 to listen to Don and Mike. Why? Because it's the only station my radio gets. Just kidding.
I'm Paul Berry, 7 on your side, and I never listen to Don and Mike on the Morning Zoo.
Hi, I'm Steve Ducey.
And I'm the father of Steve's child.
And neither of us ever listened to Don Geronimo or Mike O'Mara on the Morning Zoo, Power 105 WAVA. Hey, Don, come to our house, would you, some night when that baby's screaming? He's your kid!
Thank you, Steve. How's Joe Lake Spivak doing?
Hi, everyone. This is Maury Povich, host of A Current Affair. Here are the facts. I never listened to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara. the Morning Zoo on Power 105 WAVA. Why would I want to?
Hi, this is Dexter Manley, and I never listened to Don Geronimo, Mike O'Mara on WAVA. And as for Maurice, I would never talk to Maurice. Keep your hands off of my buns.
I'm Mike Buchanan, Eyewitness News. I never listen to Don and Mike in the morning. I recommend you do the same. I'm Mike Buchanan, Eyewitness News.
Megalomaniacal Monday, Tenacious Tuesday, Wild and Wacky Wednesday, Throbbing Thursday, and Frantic Friday. Hi, I'm Weasel from 99.1 WHFS, and I never listen to Don and Mike on the Morning Zoo on Power 105 WAVA. My program director won't let me. And besides, they have funny voices and never play the Dead Milkman.
Hi, this is Mark Rippon, and I never, ever listen to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara, the Morning Zoo on Power 105 WAVA.
Hi, this is Babe Laufenberg. I used to throw touchdown passes to beat New England with 4 seconds left in the game, but now I sit around the house and listen to Don Geronimo and all the hits at 105 FM WAVA.
Hi, this is Arnold. Excuse me. Hello, Don and Mike. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger, and when I'm in Washington, I always listen to one station only, and that is WAZA 105. So hang in there and listen to it too, or I'll be back.
Hi, I'm Larry King. I never listen to Don and Mike. I listen to WAVA at all other hours. I love WAVA, but Don and Mike, yuck.
Hi, this is Rocky the Flying Squirrel. Hokey smoke. I never listen to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara. The Morning Zoo on Power 105 WAVA. What do you say, Bullwinkle?
And all studio audience members on Low Budget Jeopardy will get a piece of candy with a soft center. Now back to final Low Budget Jeopardy with Alex Trebek Geronimo.
Hello, you're on the air. Good morning.
Good morning, Don and Mike. This is Alex Trebek, and I just wanted to congratulations to you.
Unbelievable. This is a thrill. Alex, how are you?
I am well. The answer is well. I really wanted to come down this morning to be with you, but unfortunately I went out yesterday evening in Washington and I bought myself a cheap, tacky comb.
Yeah.
There was really no need for me to come down to Bethesda.
Yeah, this is the real McGilla. Alex, you are absolutely my idol. And
I'm not that old.
Well, you still are. Where are you right now, Alex?
I'm in town at the hotel. We're doing a contestant search for WJLA to find some good players for Jeopardy. About the same quality of person that you have on your program every morning when you do the Jeopardy game.
Oh, isn't this great?
Absolutely, and we're really glad that doesn't tick you off that we do that, Alex. We really are.
Tick me off? Would it tick me off? All right.
Alex, one final question.
Sure.
Are you wearing a suit by Mr. Guy right now?
No, I'm not. As a matter of fact, this robe, which I plan to steal from the hotel, was made in Hong Kong.
Oh, I forgot to ask him how his mom is.